We are live, baby. We are live. Live in the wreck, live in the wreck, live in the wreck, live in the wreck. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex Raw Tech is in the building. Special shout out to my channel members and my supporters. I remember I used to have a friend, right? When I first started this channel, you could say 5 years ago, when I really started like focusing on putting content on this channel. And I remember me and him used to get in arguments, and I had to block him off of here. He probably created a new account. I mean, I don't hold grudges. If you're still around, John, I mean, you're more than welcome to watch me. But me and John used to argue all the time because John used to say his subscribers were his fans. Like he liked it to do covers, okay? But let's just say John didn't have the voice of a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like I would prefer somebody that I feel like it's my friend to tell me that I sound horrible as a singer than a total stranger. So, John used to be saying, "Oh, my fans, thank you all my fans" at the end of every video, even if he was talking about personal life stuff, he's like, "Oh, thank you to all my fans." And I'm like, "Bro, you're not famous and these are your subscribers, not your fans." Okay? And he was like, "Oh, shut up! You're just hating Alex because you don't sing," and it was just crazy. And it just all came back to me seriously as I started this live stream. And you know, I hope his channel grew. Seriously, he had like 10 subs, and I had like 170 at the time. You know, I hope he's doing good. That's all I'm gonna say. But hold on, Scott. What's up, John? What's up, OG Tech? What's good, TJ? What's good, guys? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What is good? If you guys want to hop on the live stream, I'm gonna drop the there it goes. The StreamYard live stream link. OG Tech, TJ, John, you guys. Yeah, I seen that, bro. You got over 17,000 down and 200 up. Those are awesome speeds, bro. Awesome speeds. Awesome, awesome, awesome speeds. Those speeds are great. I would get those type of speeds when the hospital was up and running and it was still open. Now I don't get them type of speeds. I probably won't get total. Yeah, I don't blame you, John, because there's no guarantee that Verizon is going to be able to give you the same type of speeds T-Mobile does, bro, on N41, you know? And you don't want to switch and have the same problem like that one dude that was crashing out in California. When nobody told him to switch, he switched because he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to hold the content creator accountable. When nobody's telling you to switch, you're switching because you want to. Dude just went ballistic, completely ballistic. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Yeah. So the total plans are supposed to come out sometime next week or this week. What's today? The 12th. The 13th tomorrow. Tomorrow, the new total wireless plans are supposed to be launched. So we're gonna see how it plays out, guys. We're definitely gonna see how it plays out. Team. TotalWireless.com. I just want to see. No, they're still showing the same plans. So maybe tomorrow. Ugh. Tomorrow we'll see something different come out of you know, we'll see something different come total out of total wireless, guys. Hold on, John. Because I gotta click on your comment from another window. Okay, here we go. Mm, I'm gonna share this, John. Give me a second. These are the speeds that John gets on the Metro $25 plan. Look at that. 1,721.87 over 202.28. You guys seen that? That's amazing speeds on a $25 Metro plan because that's the plan John has. The $25 Metro plan. And he's getting these type of speeds. Those speeds are out of this world, guys. Out of this world. But definitely great speeds. Definitely great speeds. Letty, I don't know why it's taking so long to load. So here we go, guys. Mhm. I wanted to see if Metro was offering anything new, but it doesn't seem like it.
Who's this dude on my lamp?
The hell. So I want to take a look at this. Hmm. The S25 Fan Edition. I'm pretty sure pretty soon we're gonna have the S26 Fan Edition. Pretty soon. It's definitely a great phone, though. I will say that. It's definitely a great phone with good specs. Are you gonna call Cricket? I'm thinking about it. I really am thinking about it, calling Cricket. Call Cricket Care. I do gotta call them though before freaking 10 o'clock. Well, 9 o'clock. Listen to this shit though.
Thank you for calling Cricket Wireless. In order to continually improve our service, your call may be recorded. Para español, Spanish, o oprime el dos. How can we help you today? Say something like, make the next payment on
Representative.
or what are your store hours?
Representative.
In order to be sure that you reach a representative, you must choose from one of the following options. For payments and autopay, press 1. For device issues, press 2. For Cricket features, press 3. For everything else, press 4. Sure, I'll get one of our best folks. Just a sec. Oh, and by the way, the lawyers want me to tell you that your call might be monitored or recorded. If you are calling about a loss of access to your voicemail, please know this is expected during our voicemail system update. Your voicemail messages are not lost and should be restored within the same day. We appreciate your patience while this work is completed. As a California customer, you can request a report on the personal information Cricket has. Ask us not to sell the information. Ask us to delete it and find out about the categories of information we collect at cricketwireless.com/privacyfaqs or by calling 844-246-1628. Please say or enter the Cricket phone number you're calling about.
Hold on, guys. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Enter your PIN. Say or enter it now. Or to request a one-time fee. That worked. If to higher call volumes, times are longer than email. Times within 31 minutes. App allows you to post transactions at a time that is most convenient for you. Download it from your app store today to get started.
We are live, baby. We are live. Yep. Right about that, Jimmy.
Did you know you can add a line on your account for as low as $10 a month? Plus, for a limited time, you can get a free Moto G phone when you add a line to select unlimited plans. It's easy when you select add a line from your account on cricketwireless.com or in the MyCricket app. Stream must-see series, movies, exclusive originals, family favorites, and more with the HBO Max Basic with ads plan subscription.
Let me see something. I got an ex Gemini. Who is it that I got to tell them to transfer me to?
Terms and restrictions apply. Visit cricketwireless.com/HBO Max for more details.
Gemini, who is it that I need to tell Cricket customer care to transfer me to, since their supervisors don't know how to do their damn job and give me the credit that I was promised?
At a time that is most convenient for you, download it from your app store today to get started.
That sounds beyond frustrating, especially when you've been promised a credit and they're just running you in circles. If the frontline supervisors aren't helping, you need to bypass them entirely and head for the teams that actually have the authority to fix billing errors. 1. The Customer Success Team. Escalations. Before going to legal or corporate, Cricket has a specific customer success team designed to handle issues that regular support fails to resolve. Email customersuccess@cricketwireless.com. What to say? Keep it professional but firm. State that you were promised a credit on date. It has not been applied, and you are reaching out to this team because the standard support supervisors have failed to fulfill the commitment. 2. The Office of the President. If the email above doesn't get a response within 24 to 48 hours, you can try to reach the Executive Customer Relations or the Office of the President. While they don't usually have a direct public phone line, you can try to reach corporate headquarters in Atlanta. Corporate phone, 404-986-1000, AT&T, Cricket Corporate. Key contact, You can mention the Office of the President or Executive Care. 3. Filing a Notice of Dispute. Since you've already had to deal with the FCC before for other carrier issues, you know the drill. But Cricket has a specific legal path for billing disputes that forces a response within 30 days. Action. You can submit an informal dispute resolution online or via mail. Address. Legal Department Notice of Dispute. Cricket Wireless 208S Ackerd. Office number 2900.13. Dallas, Texas 75202. My advice. Since you're doing benchmarking and need that line active and accurate for your August trip, don't waste more time on the phone with 611. Send that email to customersuccess@cricketwireless.com right now. Mention that you have a record of the promise and that if it isn't resolved, your next step is a formal notice of dispute. That usually gets them moving much faster than a supervisor who's just reading a script. How much was the
$25, but they didn't want to honor it. They only gave me 10 out of the $25 because I was cursing them out for disconnecting the line.
No extra cost. Terms and restrictions apply. Visit cricketwireless.com/HBO Max.
That is incredibly shady. Offering you less than half of a promised credit because you got rightfully angry about them cutting your service is a classic bad math tactic to make you go away. Since the supervisors are playing games, don't give them another second of your time on the phone. Use these specific contacts to get the full $25 back. 1. Email the customer success team. This is their internal escalation team. They actually have the power to override what a phone supervisor says. Email customersuccess@cricketwireless.com. What to say? I was promised a $25 credit for reason/issue. Instead of honoring the full amount, a supervisor only applied 10 ASA penalty because I was upset about MY line being disconnected. I am requesting the remaining *15 balance * immediately. I use this line for my business/benchmarking and need my billing to be accurate. 2. Contact the executive office. If the email above doesn't get you a response in 24 hours, go to the top. These are the current executive contacts for 2026. It's Salia Lopez, Director of Customer Success. Lopez@cricketwireless.com. Jacqueline Damilario, VP of Operations. J. Damilario at cricketwireless.com. Angela Ritgers, President. Ritgers@cricketwireless.com. 3. The paper trail strategy. Since you've dealt with carrier issues like the FCC complaint with Boost, you know that a formal notice of dispute is the only thing that legally
Hold on, guys.
Did you know the My Cricket app
forces their hand? You can submit it electronically here. Cricket Notice of Dispute Portal. Pro tip: if you're still doing your network testing and benchmarking, especially with that Puerto Rico trip coming up in August, you don't want a past due or disputed status messing up your SIM provisioning. Getting it fixed via the customer success email is usually the fastest way to stay green in their system. Did they give you a reference number for the original $25 promise, or was it just over the phone?
No, he said he notated it. He said he notated it on the account, but then the other supervisor said that he wasn't gonna honor it, but it was because I was cursing out the previous reps.
family favorites and more. HBO Max Basic with ads planned.
That he notated it line is the oldest trick in the book. If the note exists, the second supervisor can see it. They're just choosing to use your reaction to a disconnected line as an excuse to withhold the money. Being frustrated doesn't invalidate a financial agreement they made with you. Since they've admitted the note is likely there but are refusing to act on it, here's how you should handle this to get your remaining $15. 1. Request the transcript or call recording. When you email the customer success team, customersuccess@cricketwireless.com, mention that the first supervisor explicitly stated the credit was notated on the account. The power move. Tell them you want the call from date pulled for review. Companies are much more likely to just drop the $15 credit than they are to have a manager spend 20 minutes auditing a recorded call. 2. Focus on unfair billing practices. In your email or when speaking to executive care, use the phrase retaliatory billing. Explain that a supervisor admitted the credit was valid, but withheld a portion of it specifically as a punishment for your tone. In the eyes of corporate compliance, agents cannot arbitrarily change credit amounts based on a customer's attitude. If the credit was owed for a service failure, it's owed regardless of how the conversation went. 3. Prepare for the notice of dispute. If you don't see
For more details.
At $15 in 48 hours, fill out the notice of dispute. Since you already have experience filing with the FCC, you know that once you move to the legal/regulatory level, the frontline supervisors lose all control over the case. A specialized analyst from the Office of the President will usually call you within a few days to settle it, just to close the ticket. Quick summary for your email.
So that's what I'm gonna do to Cricket if they don't fix this. They don't give me my remaining $15. They won't give me my remaining $15. Damn it! You stay here, Christy, and be quiet.
Select Add a Line from your account on cricketwireless.com or in the My Cricket app.
On cricketwireless.com or the My Cricket app.
Exclusive originals, family favorites, and more with the HBO Max.
They take it forever to answer the call, and that's crazy because I haven't called them for my boost number. This is my boost number, so there's no reason why they should be taking so long. All jokes aside, I feel like Cricket customer care takes long on purpose.
Download it from your app store today to get started. Did you know you can add a line on your account for as low as $10 a month? Plus, for a limited time, you can get a free Moto G phone when you add a line to select unlimited plans. It's easy to do when you select Add a Line from your account on cricketwireless.com or in the My Cricket app. Movies, exclusive originals,
María, pero no le dije la comida del
Pero no se la está comiendo, te dije.
with that plan subscription included on our $60 unlimited plan at no extra
You stay here
cost.
because you're not gonna go fight with Shadow. Hear me?
Visit cricketwireless.com.
You stay here.
a buscarle
Wait.
10 pesos ese otro vaso para que compre algo de comer,
Slay.
porque no hay comida y no,
Hold on, guys.
no cociné.
Give me a second.
Ay, que tú te recuestas de...
And more, virtually anywhere.
They said they were gonna transfer me right now, guys.
Terms and restrictions apply. That's one of our representatives.
They said, please press 1 if you want to continue with the transfer. Dumbass machine. Why would you say press 1? Dumbass, if I've been waiting already for what? 13 minutes. Of course I'm still gonna want to be transferred. If not, I would have hung up myself.
To get started.
Cricket has one of the dumbest IVRs in history.
With AutoPay, you'll never miss a monthly payment again, and eligible individual lines may receive a monthly AutoPay credit. Get started today by logging into your Cricket Wireless account, or just ask one of our representatives.
Bless you, bless you, bless you. Come here.
When you're on a $60 unlimited plan, Blockbuster and more, virtually anywhere.
Ponémelo, tengo frío.
Terms and restrictions apply. Ask one of our representatives for details.
I love you, Christy.
Carlos, vete para allá.
No, bájalo para abajo, mami.
Ah, mami, cállate en el pelo.
Shadow, get out!
Cállate. Pues esa niña está afuera. Y deja a Chavo encerrado ahí.
Es que este se pone a llorar. Vete, vete. Bueno, mami.
Sí.
wireless account. That's one of our representatives.
These dogs, man. You would think they don't live together. What was the whole point of the stupid IBR telling me press one if you want to be transferred to customer care, and they still got me on hold? Be quiet, Christine.
You know, the My Cricket app allows you to do most transactions at a time that is most convenient for you. Download it from your app store today to get started.
Come here. I'm right here. You were crying for me, so relax. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Lay down.
With AutoPay, you'll never miss a monthly payment again, and eligible individual lines may receive a monthly AutoPay credit. Get started today by logging into your Cricket Wireless account, or just ask one of our representatives.
I heard Scott Dees is gonna work for Cricket. If he gets fired from Boost, he's gonna try to work for Cricket customer care because they don't want him on Cricket corporate side.
Plan, the news shows, blockbuster movies, and more.
They're like, nah, Scott Dees, you're a liability.
Terms and restrictions apply. Ask one of our representatives for details.
Yeah, if you put one on the damn phone. Damn.
Did you know the My Cricket app allows you to do most transactions at a time that is most convenient for you? Download it from your app store today to get started. With AutoPay, you'll never miss a monthly payment again, and eligible individual lines may receive a monthly AutoPay credit. Get started today by logging
A monthly
into your
AutoPay
wireless
credit.
account, or just ask. When you're on our $60 unlimited plan, stream the news shows, blockbuster movies, and more, virtually anywhere with HBO Max with ads. Terms and restrictions apply. Ask one of our representatives for details. You know, the My Cricket app allows you to do most transactions at a time that is most convenient for you. Download it from your app store today to get started. With AutoPay, you'll never miss a monthly payment again, and eligible individual lines may receive a monthly AutoPay credit. Get started today by logging into your Cricket Wireless account, or just ask one of our representatives.
Or just ask one of our Jebedids.
When you're on our $60 unlimited plan, stream the news shows, blockbuster movies, and more, virtually anywhere with HBO Max with ads. Terms and restrictions apply. Ask one of our representatives for details.
Ask one of our for details. Good Lord, bro. They're taking forever. I don't even know what was the whole point of them saying, hold on, we're going to transfer you to a representative. And they still got me on hold. That's like the dumbest crap
My
ever.
Cricket app allows you to do most transactions at a time that is most convenient for you. Download it from your app store today to get started. With
Definitely
AutoPay,
crazy.
You'll never miss a monthly payment again.
What's up, Walter? What's good, bro?
Individual lines may receive a monthly AutoPay credit. Get started today by logging into your Cricket Wireless account, or just ask one of our representatives. When you're on our $60 unlimited plan, stream the news shows, blockbuster movies, and more, virtually anywhere with HBO Max with ads. Terms and restrictions apply. Ask one of our representatives for details.
That Cricket got to give me the rest of my credit, bro. Ain't playing that shit. They don't play with my money.
My Cricket app allows you to do most transactions at a time that is most convenient for you. Download it from your app store today to get started. With AutoPay, you'll never miss a monthly payment again, and eligible individual lines may receive a monthly AutoPay credit. Get started today by logging into your Cricket Wireless account, or just ask one of our representatives.
And I am literally tired, guys. I wake up super early. Then I stand there for
and more.
stand up for 7 hours.
Terms and restrictions apply.
And then I stand up for more hours.
Did you know the MyCricket app allows you to do most transactions at a time that is most convenient for you? Download it from your app store today to get started. With AutoPay, you'll never miss a monthly payment again, and eligible individual lines may receive a monthly AutoPay credit. Get started today by logging into your Cricket Wireless account, or just ask one of our representatives. When you're on our $60 unlimited plan, stream the newest shows, blockbuster movies, and more, virtually anywhere with HBO Max with ads. Terms and restrictions apply. Ask one of our representatives for details.
I know. Almost 30 minutes. I'm already at 21.33 seconds, bro. What the hell?
The app allows you to do most transactions at a time that is most convenient for you. Download it from your app store today to get started.
This is why I hate calling Cricket.
You'll never miss a monthly payment.
The service is good, but the customer care sucks.
Get started today by logging into your Cricket Wireless account, or just ask one of our representatives. When you're on our $60 unlimited plan, stream the newest shows, blockbuster movies, and more, virtually anywhere with HBO Max with ads. Terms and restrictions apply. Ask one of our representatives for details.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yo. Waiting for Cricket. I'm going to fall asleep on this live stream. You guys are going to hear me snoring.
Allows you to do most transactions at a time that is most convenient for you. Download it from your app store today.
But this is to show you how bad Cricket is, seriously. I'm not even joking.
Eligible individual lines may receive a monthly AutoPay credit. Get started today by logging into your Cricket Wireless account, or just ask one of our...
About time, Jesus.
Hi, good evening. Mike, how can I help you?
Yes, Mike, I was calling about a credit that was supposed to be applied to my account.
Let me go ahead and check that one. May you please provide me your phone number associated to your account?
Yeah.
When you authenticate your account here, you only have single lines in your account, and it shows here your due date will be on May 16. So you still have 4 days left, and with the amount of $45. It shows here that yes, today, like around 3:38 a.m. to be exact, that there will be an adjustment already been applied to your account.
When?
Today.
Today, there's going to be adjustment applied to my account?
That's correct. It's already been have the credit of $5. So supposedly you have account balance of $15 on your account. So you only need to pay just only $45.
No, that's my auto pay discount. That doesn't count towards an outage credit. I get that credit because I'm on auto pay. So what are
So
you talking about?
aside for that one, there is like an adjustment today. Aside for the auto pay, there will be a $5 adjustment.
What are you talking about? A $5 adjustment?
I see in here, sir. There will be an adjustment done, amount of $5 today.
No, I don't see that on my account.
You can see that one, sir.
Let me see. Let me log into my account. So I don't update the app. Open Cricket app. Let's see. Give me a second. It's
Supposed to
loading.
be your bill is $60, but it's come up to the $45. $5 for the auto pay, and then $10 for the remaining. So
So that's not a discount, sir. You can't say an auto pay discount is a discount that needed to be applied to my account. That's a discount that I've
it's
been
already been
getting since
applied.
December
Yeah,
for having auto pay.
that's correct. Supposed to be, sir, your monthly bill is $60. Under auto pay, you make it for $55 only. But you make it for $45
No, I was
coming
supposed to get a
the
$25
$60 for the
credit
month.
because of the outages in my area, not a $10 credit. No, stay.
If you don't mind me asking, who's that person promised to you the price? Hello.
Because $10 is
Upon
not.
checking here, upon checking here, you called last May 9, and there is a supervisor applied, the partial credit being applied here. And the supervisor
Correct.
is
And the only
stating that
reason,
the
listen,
credit,
sir, listen. The only reason the supervisor didn't want to give me the full credit was because I cursed out the other supervisor for suspending my fiance's line. Because I paid the bill on May 4th and on May 9th, her services were disconnected. So I'm pretty sure the notations are there. Because as soon as they sent me over to him, he was like, "Oh, you again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have my own account." So he was already mad because I had cursed out the previous rep. And by law, you can't hold something against somebody just because they cursed out a previous rep and not give them the full amount of credit, unless you want me to contact your other department and get you guys in trouble for not wanting to do your jobs,
upon checking
because I
here,
got I got the proof.
upon
I can have corporate review the phone call from April when the rep said, "Yeah, when you call again, I'll make sure I notate that you're owed a $25 credit." And he said he notated that. So the previous supervisor can't get mad at me for cursing out another supervisor in Spanish because I was talking Spanish, and then hold that against me and say, "You know what? Well, I'm gonna give him 10 out of the 25 that were promised, even though because he was recorded. I was doing a live stream on May 9th for your information. So on the live stream, he even said it. He said, "Yes, the notations are here, but I'm only giving you $10. You could try to find somebody else to give you the other $15. I'm only giving you 10." And that's on a live stream, on a YouTube live stream. Those were the words that came out of his mouth on the 9th. The notations are here, but I am only going to give you $10 out of the 25. If you can find somebody else to give you the other 15, you're more than welcome to hang up and call again. And that's when I hung up in his face. I said, okay, buddy, don't worry. I'll find somebody else that wants to do their damn job because I don't know what the hell Cricket is paying you for. You sure as hell don't know
All
how to
right,
do your
sir. No
job.
worries.
That's exactly what I told him because he could not hold
Understood,
no
sir.
grudge against me because I cursed out that previous rep for
Can you
disconnecting
hear me okay, sir?
my girlfriend's line when I'm the one paying her bill, just like I pay my own bill.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, while you are providing those information, I already reviewed your account here, and it shows here that last April 4, there already been adjustment about the service outage, and they already credited you $20.
Yeah, that wasn't enough. What are you talking about? I've been
It's
having
showing here
problems with
about
Cricket since January. I've been calling you guys since January. So don't even sit there and lie and say, "Oh, I don't see no notes from January 5th, January 24th, January 30th." I called you guys multiple times. And what did you guys keep saying? "Oh, well, the tower's being fixed. Give us some time. We're trying to fix everything." Call back in April when I called back in freaking March. I called every fucking month. I called January, February, March, and April. And in April, that same supervisor that gave me the $20 was like, "Oh, call later on when you see that the speeds are back to normal, and we will give you another $25 credit." So the total credit is going to be $45. And that was all on a live stream. Okay. I was live streaming when I was talking to that supervisor. So if you think that I can't get
Sir,
corporate to pull that call and then pull you guys not wanting to do your jobs, you're going to get in a lot of trouble if I have to contact corporate. Because I don't have a
sir,
problem sending them an email and telling them that you guys don't want to do your job and for them to have an offshore manager review these phone calls because they'll do it. They'll do it. They'll be like, "No, yeah, you don't got to file no FCC complaint. Don't worry, Mr. Febres. You don't got to file no FCC complaint. We are going to listen to the phone calls, and whoever didn't want to help you will be not working for Cricket anymore." How does that sound, Mr. Febres? I'm like, that sounds great. That sounds great to me. I won't have to make an FCC complaint. Yeah, no, I promise you.
okay, sir.
Whoever didn't want to help you will lose their job. All you wanted was 50.
Okay.
All we promised you was $45. That's not a lot of money. T-Mobile, because they made a mistake on my business account, they gave me a $380 credit. Am I asking you guys for $380? No. And all they did was a mistake. I didn't have service outages like I'm having with AT&T Cricket. I wasn't having service outages with T-Mobile. They just messed something up on my account. And they gave me a credit of $380. I'm not asking you guys for $380. I'm asking you guys that it shouldn't matter if I curse who the hell I curse out. If they're not doing their job right and they're blaming me for your system because your system has been overcharging customers for the longest, and I got the proof, I got the screenshots that every time my phone ever got disconnected, it said that I have to pay $20 to reactivate the phone. When you guys say $10 and online it says $20. And when I go to the Cricket store, they turn the computer around and they show me and they're like, "Yeah, it says $20. Where do you see $10 at? Why is customer care telling you $10 when our system says $20 to resume the account?" So that's what I'm saying. I could get you guys in a lot of trouble. So of course that FCC filing is going to make Cricket get a fine and AT&T for owning Cricket get a fine. So you think you wouldn't get fired? If somebody was to threaten my boss at my job that they were going to get my boss in a lot of trouble, what do you think he's going to do? "Alex, it's been a pleasure. You were great help, but I got to let you go. I cannot get in trouble and get a fine for this business because you didn't do what you were supposed to do." What did I tell you a long time ago? If you can help out the customer, you help out the customer. Or if not, you reach out to your supervisor or manager. You don't sit here and talk for everybody else because now this customer is threatening to get me in a lot of trouble and you're a great employee, but I got to let you go. So that's why I don't do what you do. I don't care if another person tells me, "Alex, don't help this person out because they cursed out Steve." or they cursed out Miguel, or they cursed out Jessica. Guess what? Miguel, Steve, and Jessica don't pay my paycheck. Okay? So I'm not worried about Miguel, Jessica, and John, and Joseph, and whoever this person cursed out. I'm worrying about myself. So I don't care if they get mad at me. Okay? Because they don't pay my paychecks. They don't sign my paychecks. Okay? So I'm going to worry about the person that's giving me my paycheck, my direct deposit into my bank account. That's who I'm going to worry about. Okay? So my boss, the owner of the company, the CEO of the company says, Alex, you have to do this. You have to do this. You don't listen to nobody. If you have an issue, you call me, or if I'm busy, you call your supervisor. Okay? For guidance. That's it. You don't ask nobody else. I don't care if Miguel tells you the lady called him a mother effer. He said she said he could die and his whole family could die. We're not risking any fines towards this company. You call me, you explain it to me, and I tell you what you need to do. And that's what I do. So that's why, you know what? I've been there already for the last 2 years. And in 2 years, a whole bunch of people been fired at my job. You know why? For doing exactly what you're doing. And all their supervisor did, risking complaints to the FCC. That's why them people got fired. Because the FCC doesn't care. They're like, oh, well, the person was frustrated. They were under anger. They were stressed out. You guys disconnected their phone. The person's right. He has the screenshots. It shows $55. It doesn't show 60. Does Mr. Febres work for AT&T or Cricket to know that he couldn't add the auto pay 4 days before the due date? No, he does not. So you guys are supposed to explain that. When people sign up for autopay, it should say, please add autopay a week, at least 7 days before your due date. You guys don't have that in your fine print. Nowhere in your terms and conditions does it say that if you add autopay, if you add your debit card or credit card 4 days before your due date, the $5 will not apply. You don't have that nowhere in your terms and conditions because I already screenshotted everything. Because I'm 10 steps ahead of Cricket. So that's what I'm saying. So you were risking your job right now, bro. I never risk my job. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't give a shit about no jackass. Okay? Like I told you before, the people that I cursed out before you, that I'm talking to you nice, and the last supervisor that I talked to, that don't got nothing to do with me being a customer. Because I had all the rights in the world to curse them out. Because they were like, oh, well, you should have known that you can't put auto pay 7 days before the due date, before the bill's due, and still get the $5 credit. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Do I work for Cricket? Does my vest, my security officer, my shit says security officer. It doesn't say Cricket employee. So how the hell was I supposed to know that you couldn't do that? I don't work for Cricket. So that's exactly why your colleagues got cursed the fuck out. Because I don't work for Cricket. So it doesn't matter how many people I curse out, because at the end of the day, you guys have a lot of customers because of me, because of Alex Raw Tech. All right? Because of Mr. Febres, Mr. Alexander Febres, aka Alex Raw Tech. Not because of your piece of shit commercials. Nobody gives a shit about piece of shit commercials. About you guys having Cody Rhodes or Jay Uso or Jimmy Uso, or even if you had Roman Reigns. You guys are paying those people. I'm not getting paid. That's the big difference. So people listen to what I gotta say, because none of my videos say, oh, this live stream is being sponsored by Cricket. No. So who the hell you think they're gonna listen to? A paid sponsorship or somebody that's speaking the truth? Somebody that's not getting paid by the carrier. That's who they're gonna listen to. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to avoid you guys a headache. $15 ain't shit. It ain't coming out of your pocket. It was something that I was already promised. All right? Because I already went to the Cricket store and they gave me the information to contact corporate if you guys didn't want to do your job. Because the dude at the store was like, look, I can't do nothing for you, bro. That's out of my hands. That has to be Cricket. You're right. You know, they gave you that. I heard the live stream. You're right. You got it recorded. He said he promised you $45. He gave you $20 in April, and then he said you would get another $25 in May. So yeah, you got that recorded. You're right. I heard the recording, but I can't help you here in the store. I could give you the email address to get in contact with corporate and have them pull them calls. And I guarantee you, bro, I've been working for Cricket for 8 years. I guarantee you that whoever
All right.
doesn't want to do their
All right,
job
Mika.
is gonna
Very
get
important.
fired. That's what I'm talking. That's
Alrighty,
what
and how would you like to make continue the process?
I already told
Because
you. You
let
guys
me
give me
go
the
down real
credit.
quick
I
and
get off.
check.
Listen, you guys give me my $15 credit that you owe me. I get off the phone and everybody goes their own way. You don't give me my credit. I email this corporate email that the store gave me, and I'm gonna give them your name, and I'm gonna tell them to pull all these calls.
All right, so let me go ahead here and ask for a credit for that one. Okay, just give me a second. But upon reviewing your account starting February until now, we already give you $55 credit. Now let me go ahead and ask for approval for the $15, another more. Stay connected.
Okay. I wouldn't consider that crashing out, guys. I would say
Stay connected, okay?
okay. I would say that's like a level two. That's not even a full blown crash out. Is that it gets me mad? I'm serious. You guys know none of these live streams, none of these videos are sponsored by any one of these companies. When I'm over here speed testing Visible, you don't see me saying, "Oh, this video is being sponsored by Visible." When I'm speed testing T-Mobile Business, this video is being sponsored by T-Mobile. No, no, I don't have no sponsorship. You got to remember, Jay Uso and the new videos for Cricket, they're getting paid. That's not free. You know how much they got to pay the WWE for Jay Uso to come on a video, especially the new one where Cody Rhodes, the new cricket video, the new commercial with Cody Rhodes, bro. That commercial alone was probably like 800,000 to a million to have Cody Rhodes there. He's the undisputed world heavyweight championship. So due to the fact that he has that belt, he gets paid more per commercial. So that I won't be surprised if that was $1 million for that little 30-second part or maybe 40-second part that Cody had on that commercial, telling that little green thing to do jumping jacks and stuff. So come on, man. He knows. I'm not dumb. People listen to me because you guys know I don't have nothing to lie about. I don't have no sponsorship with none of these companies. I mean, look at Metro. Look at how Metro's working for John. He's getting 70, almost 2,000 down where he lives at, and 200 and something up. You feel me? So it's crazy. I don't even have a sponsorship with these jewelry stores from Whatnot. And these are big jewelry stores. These are multi-million dollar jewelry stores. They have online services. You feel me? That's like this watch brand that I just got. This one looks nice. It has diamonds all around. These are lab diamonds though. These are all lab diamonds. It looks like a Patek Philippe, but it's not. All right. And that's like if this
All right,
brand
yes, sir.
wanted to do a sponsorship. Yes,
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
All right, I already talked to my supervisor regarding this one. Let me go ahead and connect you over to his line so that he will be the one who will be process everything, okay?
Okay.
Stay connected.
So, like I said, that's like if this watch
Before I
brand.
connect you over, is there anything else that I can help you with?
No, that was all. That's
Thank
like
you so
if
much for doing business here with Cricket Nation. You have a great one. Stay connected, okay?
you too. That's like like I said, this watch brand. I'm doing business with them. I tell you guys right now, this live stream is being sponsored. I forgot the name of this brand. I got to look it up. It's a good brand though. And I say the brand name, right? And I say this is being sponsored by this. That means they sent me the watches for free, but they didn't. I paid for every watch. I mean, they gave me a hell of a deal because I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, you guys know I don't front. You feel me? Each one of these watches costs us around $300. You know how much I paid for it? because I bought it straight from the wholesaler, from the company itself. Not I didn't go to the mall and buy it at a jewelry store. I didn't go here in Trent and buy it at a jewelry store because that's how much they would charge for this. Because this is stainless steel over rose gold. So this is real 14 karat gold, rose gold over stainless steel. This thing is $300 in the store in downtown. And you know how much I paid for this? $25. So I saved $275. Because like I told you guys, to me, it's yeah, tech is my shit. But I always loved jewelry. I always loved watches. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna let my Apple Watch breathe. Because it's true. That's the only I got a collection of G Shocks. I just don't wear them and I don't even know where the hell they're at. And I spent over $1,000 on G Shocks when they were popular because I bought the Apple
All right,
Watch.
hello.
Yes, I'm here.
So I'm really sorry, but my supervisor is still connecting and the other customer, but he is working for the adjustment. Okay,
Okay.
he will be the one applying the credit.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Everything is being credited now. Everything is being adjusted now. So your billing amount remaining will be $30 only. Okay,
All right.
everything is good now.
Yeah, we're good now. Thank you. You enjoy the
All right.
rest of your
I'm
day.
really sorry for that, sir. I'm really sorry for your frustration. I know how mad you are, but I hope that it can help you for that one adjustment. Okay?
No, no, I know, and
Thank
I
you so much.
appreciate you seriously. And I'm sorry for cursing, but you need to understand. It's like I told you at my job, bro. When
Sir,
they
I
curse out,
understand
listen, real
everything,
quick.
sir.
When they curse out the other security officers, I don't get myself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I do what my boss tells me to do. He's like, "Yo, okay, that lady was mad. He cursed out. She cursed out. She cursed out Jessica. She's a security officer as well. But you're not going to get in trouble for Jessica. You're not going to give me an
All right,
FCC
sir.
complaint on my company. You're going to talk to me and you're going to let that lady back in the building. Okay, sir, it's whatever you want." So that's what I'm saying. Like,
All
I
right. All
avoid all
right.
that trouble. I don't care who
No,
that
everything is
person can.
working good now. Okay. So anything else that I can help you with?
No, that was all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for doing this with your Cricket Nation, Alexander. This is Mike. You have a great one. Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye bye. There we go, guys. So let me log into Cricket from here from my other phone. I don't know why I'm not getting text messages. That don't make no damn sense. I'm not getting no text messages from Cricket. My Cricket. Here we go. Oh, this freaking app needs an update. And my iPhones, the new update came out. I forgot I haven't done it on my iPhones. I got to do it because this one was glitching out bad. The 15 Pro was going crazy, guys. Like it was glitching out bad, 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 bad. This phone went bananas, and I mean bananas. I just logged into my girl's account by mistake. I'm trying to log into my own account. Here we go. Mm, mm, mm. Why not? See, I'm not receiving the short. Oh, here we go. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to talk to them again. There we go. So, yep. See, he didn't even want to talk to me on the phone. He knows already. Look, $30. $30. There we go. See, so they gave me the credit. $30 due on May 16th. $30. So you see, that's all. That's all they had to do. They already know who I am. Like I don't even know why patronize me. Why piss me off even further, giving me a damn migraine. Because right now my head hurts bad too. That's why I told you guys I don't like even doing a partial crash out because my blood shoots all the way to your head. You gotta remember when you get mad, your heart starts pumping out more blood and it just goes whoopsie. And me that I suffer from migraines is an automatic migraine. I already did the iOS 26.5 yesterday. Yeah, I got the notification, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I haven't done it on none of my phones. On none of my phones. I'm about to do it right now. I'm about to start hooking them up to Wi-Fi. Here we go. I'm gonna do them one by one. Where's update? About no, it's right here. Software update. There we go. iOS 26.5. So hopefully this stops that stupid shit of my phone just glitching out on the 15 Pro. Because this thing, I was ready to slam it on the floor. I swear to God, I'm not even. God knows I'm not joking. I was ready to. That would have been the first time I ever broke an iPhone. Because I was at work trying to check something, and my boss was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I can't log into my account." And then he looks at my phone and it starts tweaking, like it starts going like a TV. You know when your TV starts losing service, like when you got Direct TV or Dish, like that. The phone started doing that, so I was about to go right outside and be like, "Oh!" So this case was not going to protect it with the force that I was going to slam this phone against the floor with. Pieces of iPhone would have been all over because I would have walked off. I would have never done it in the McDonald's parking lot or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna wild out like that. But I would have done it in the other parking lot where the chicken spot is at. I would have been back there like, because there's no cars back there. You're not allowed to park back there. So right there, I'm good. No pieces of glass were gonna hit anybody or anything. I would like, oh, I would have did a 8 town stomp on that thing. And then I would have took it to the Apple store on Saturday and they would have been like, damn, this is way more than physical damage. What the hell is this? You left the chassis of a phone. That's right. And I want to make the insurance claim. There goes the phone number. Here goes the 15 Pro. I got the Apple Care Plus theft and stolen. Yes, sir. This will be $50. Give me some time. Jesus. Give me 20 minutes. I'm gonna get out your new phone. I'm gonna bring you a new iPhone 15 Pro. Uh, All right, thank you. Because that's the good thing about the Apple insurance. You get the phone replaced right at the store. No calling nobody right there. As long as you still got the physical phone, they'll do it right there. Even if it's just a chassis. Who else can we curse out? Bro, I told you I don't like cursing people out, John. It's just they piss me off. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a short temper. At work, I can control my short temper really good. Like today, I did a great job. And I've been doing a great job. I've been doing a great job. You know, because I really do got a short temper. Like my boss gets worried. Like when I get into an argument with somebody, he's like, Alex, go back on your post. Go over there. Ig- you know, ignore. Go back over there. All right, got you. No problem. And I just stay quiet. And that's when I catch myself when he says something. But other than that, I just ignore. Seriously, I just like whatever. And then the person will still try to follow me and talk to me, and I'm like, look, the conversation is over. You won. No, I haven't won nothing. Da 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 da. Okay, well, I'm not here to. I don't get paid to listen to you. I'm being dead serious. I get paid to make sure everybody else is safe in this building. You're safe in this building. I don't get paid to listen to you, so I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you. And it's just sad, man. Like the mentality of kids nowadays is it's just crazy. Seriously, it is beyond me. Like today, I wasn't chasing. I was telling this panhandler that is illegal in the United, in New Jersey to panhandle, and on top of that, at a private business like McDonald's. So I was like, I need you off the premises. Oh, but I'm gonna get some. Okay, well, the person can take it across the street. You can't be. You could go. Matter of fact, go on the sidewalk. They give it to you on the sidewalk because this is private property. McDonald's is not public property. I don't know who told you that. He was like, yeah, but a lot of people think it's public property where it's not. I wouldn't even be working here if it was public property. Or probably I still would, because they do have security in some public buildings. But I was just being straight up. It's not because Social Security office is public, and they do have armed security. They got security officers with guns. And it was crazy because one of them recognized me when I went over there to get my new Social Security card because I lost mine. I had to fill out the paper. They was like, "Yo, you a security officer yourself, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." You dress in all black. I'm like, "Yep, that's me." So I how you call that? I ignore, and it's sad to see that the kids don't really know anything. So when I was getting them off the preferences, they were like, "Oh, that's so sad. They gave that security guard vest with no gun. You don't know how much that burns me up. Burns me up. You know how to read. The vest says security enforcement officer. It doesn't say security guard. So please, to the grown-ups that watch me, teach your kids. There's a big difference between a security guard and a security officer. A security guard is somebody you see at a bar, at a club, and places like that. They don't need a license. That's what I used to be. When I first started this thing, I used to be a security guard because I didn't have my license. My license does not say security guard, it says security officer. So people need to understand the difference. And I just laughed. Seriously, I didn't even get mad. I felt bad for them kids. I'm like, these kids are dumb. Their parents are not teaching them anything. They're dumb as a bag of rocks. Because to actually call me a security guard when I'm a security officer, it's just funny, especially when my vest says security officer. See, that's my security officer license. You guys see my picture, right? Not in autofocus. I don't know why the camera's having, I guess because of the light. Oh, there we go. You see my picture, got a haircut. What does it say there? Security officer Alexander Febres. You see? It doesn't say security guard, it says security officer. So that's exactly what my vest says. My vest says security enforcement officer. Okay, so there's no reason why somebody, and of course, I don't need to be showing out my gun. Hello, why would I want to be showing out my gun? It doesn't make any sense. Like kids are ignorant. Kids like they don't even know that New Jersey's a concealed carry state. I mean, since their friends be carrying around illegal guns and just showing them to them, they think that everybody could do the same shit. It's just actually sad, like I said. It's actually sad to see kids that don't know the difference between nothing. They don't know the difference between a security guard and a security officer. They don't know nothing. They won't know the difference between a sheriff and a police officer. They won't know the difference between a transit cop and a regular police officer. They won't know the difference between a ticket cop because now they say it says uh, transit police. They're the ones who give you tickets in your car. They drive that little white car over here in New Jersey with the little yellow and white lights. And he carries a gun for his safety because people try to come outside and wild out and try to hit him. So they won't even know that. Like I'm serious. They didn't even know the difference. They were reading his bulletproof vest and they were still calling him a regular cop. So it's just like mind blowing. Like what are you sending your kids to college for? What are you investing? Oh, my son has a bright future, but he's as dumb as a bag of rocks. He doesn't know the difference in law enforcement. And that's just sad. Sad. Sad, 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 sad. It's crazy. It's like if my vest didn't say security, they'll call me a cop too. Oh yeah, look, he's a police officer. If it didn't say security nowhere on it. If my license just said officer, they would call me a cop. They wouldn't know the difference. It's crazy. And sad. Those kids are yeah, you're right about that, bro. All they care about is smoking weed. They come to McDonald's smelling like straight weed. And I'm just like shaking my head. What future? Good Lord. You don't even know the difference. You're high as hell laughing, saying, look at that security guard. They gave him a vest and he doesn't even have a gun. That's how dumb you are. You're supposed at least ask questions. Don't assume shit. Because I would have made them feel dumb. Their whole high would have went away. I would have been like, first of all, the company that I work for doesn't give out bulletproof vests, you idiot. That's police officers and sheriff officers, okay? and transit officers, since they work with our taxpayer dollars sit here and lets the company, the police force, the transit force, and so forth, give them a free bulletproof vest. Security officers don't get free bulletproof vests, you fucking idiots. We gotta pay for this shit. So it's like 350, 400, depending on how bulletproof you want it and what caliber gun you want it. And their high would have just went away because that's exactly how I would have talked to them. I don't care. That's exactly how I would have talked to them. I really don't care because they need to smart. I'm like, if your parents are not teaching you common sense, you come to the right spot to learn common sense. Because I already made a couple of them feel stupid. I'm like, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yes, I do. No, the fuck you don't. I said just like that. No, the fuck you don't. And I wasn't working. I went over there to get a strawberry shake. So I was dressed like this. I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. Every other security officer that works here, right? What do you see them in? A company sweater or company shirt. Okay, then. So if you see them dressed in uniform representing the company, and you see me, which I still represent the company, but I'm representing myself by having a bulletproof vest that says security officer, that's just common sense. Common sense would tell you that means that I had to buy everything that I got on right now, that the company didn't issue it. Hmm. Her whole highness went away. Wow, I never thought about that. I'm so sorry. You're right. I feel stupid right now. I am so sorry. I assumed, then don't assume. Ask questions. If you ask questions, they will be answered. You know what I'm saying? Don't just assume. Don't assume, oh, the company gave them this, the company. I was like, I don't need to show you kids my gun. The fuck? I'm not one of your little friends. I'm not out here waving my gun around. Oh, look, I got a 9 millimeter. I got a Glock 19. I got a Smith and Wesson. I got a Draco. No, that's ignorant. That's for you guys. Adults, we don't want nobody to know we got a gun. The only way you're gonna find out if I got a gun is if you try to rob me. When you try to rob me, that's when you're gonna see it. Other than that, we Gucci. You stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. You'll never see my gun. And when I put it that way, those kids that actually wanted to learn off of me, they got serious. They was like, "Wow, bro, you took my high away." So I have a question, man. Is security a career? I'm like, yeah, if you want to make it a career, don't let people lie to you. Security officers make a lot of money. My niece makes $100 an hour at her job. 100. Every time she has to go to an event is $100 an hour. Now, when she's working simple events, it's $45 an hour. But when she's doing special events, it's $100 an hour. Wow. I definitely want to be a security officer. I'm like, yeah. Especially when you got your gun. You get paid more money. So I was like, don't let none of your little friends lie to you. I was like, do I dress like a broke police security officer? No, no, you don't. Okay. So you guys learn something new today. While your little friends are making fun of me and they're getting their clothes bought and their sneakers bought by their parents, that if they piss their parents off, they can't get no sneakers. I can buy whatever the hell I want to buy with my security officer paycheck. If I want to buy jewelry, I want to buy earrings. If I want to buy clothes, if I want to buy whatever new LeBrons or Jordans came out, I don't have to ask my parents because I'm too old for that shit. I'll wait till my paycheck comes in. And guess what? Two of them just started working at McDonald's. Two of the ones that were listening to me started working at McDonald's. And they were showing me their sneakers. They was like, yeah, look, my dad said this is the last pair of Balenciagas he's gonna buy me. These were $1,800 sneakers. I'm like, yeah, they are, I know. And you shouldn't be rocking them like that. Back in the day when I was going to this school, they used to rob you for them type of sneakers. They would beat you up and jump you and take your sneakers and you'd be walking home in your socks. telling your parents why you're walking home in your socks. So you're lucky people are not big on stealing people's sneakers. And like I said, two of them, sometimes when you talk to kids and you talk to them like in a matter with assertiveness and not joking around, they actually want to learn from you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad. I was like, oh shit, you're working here? Like, yeah, remember you told me to get a job? Well, look, I'm working here. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. But it's serious. That's why I teach my kids. My daughters ask me, my son, all four of them, like, Dad, what's the difference between you and a person I'll see at a bar? I'm like, my son, the Alex, the difference between me and the people you see at the bar down the street from your house where your mom lives at in Philly is that that person doesn't have a license. They don't have a license. So my license stops lawsuits. Okay, let's say if somebody runs towards me, which when somebody, listen, guys, this is easy, and this is in all 50 states, not just in Jersey. When somebody runs towards you in a matter like they're gonna hit you, that's assault. When they hit you, that's battery. So once the assault happens, you have the right to defend yourself. Once somebody starts running towards you, you got the right to and just drop them because that's assault. Now, if you get mad and you run towards somebody or you get up on somebody's face, that's assault. So if the person hits you with like a five-piece combo, they're defending themselves. That's self-defense because you invaded their space. Once you get mad and you rush towards somebody or you walk towards somebody, that's assault. It doesn't matter if you're cursing at them. If you're all up in my face like this and oh fuck you, motherfucker, you fake pig, and I hit you with that right hook and you go to sleep, that's assault. It's not just assault because you ran towards me. It's assault because you're verbally assaulting me all up in my face and invading my privacy. Okay, so you have to understand that. Never run up on somebody. Never, never ever run up on somebody. If they're arguing with you, let them talk all the trash they want. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Now, when they get up in here, when they get this close, like 1 foot away from you, soon as they start walking towards you, that's assault. Soon as they lay a hand on you, that's battery. Those are charges all over 50 states, not just in New Jersey. You're going to prison for that, for assault and battery. So that's when you hear a lawyer saying assault and battery, a judge, your your son, your daughter was locked up for assault and battery is because they she instigated it by running, or your son instigated it by running towards that person, and on top of that, hitting that person. And let's say somebody's scared of you. Like I see all these videos on Twitter that piss me off. That's why I hardly go to Twitter because I'll see kids just assaulting other kids and assault with battery. They'll run up on the other little boy. He's scared. He's white. He might be Hispanic or even black. And the other bigger kid, whether he's black, white, or whatever, just pounding. And the other kid just taking all that heat, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. And to the young ones that watch me, because I do have people that watch me that are 17, 18, and 19. I went through that. I was bullied in school. Okay. I went through that. I went through, oh, I'm gonna catch you, Alex, and you'll see, getting punched in the stomach, all that. And you know when it stopped? When I fought back. When I hit my bully so hard, I left a knot on his lip that was this big. That's when he stopped touching me. My other bully that was 6'6", imagine, and I'm 5'10", 6'6", and he sat down and he started talking shit, and I just went bang, bang, bang. That's when the bully stopped. Okay, that's exactly when the bullying stopped. So that's why I tell my kids, if you could avoid it, avoid it. But if they put their hands on you, you put your hands back on them. Simple as that. You feel me? There's no need to go through depression. You shouldn't be depressed. Oh, they're bullying me in school. No, you go, they keep doing it. The biggest bully, like I said, my biggest bully was 6'6", and I'm 5'10". The dude looks like a tree compared to me. And I waited till he sat down and I said, boom. And now we're the best of friends. I swear to you guys now, all my bullies from high school, we are the best of friends. One of them recently, after so many years, he came up to me, he apologized, he gave me a hug. He said he bullied me because his mom killed his dad, and his dad meant everything to him. And now he lost his mom too because she's doing life. The other one told me was because of his mom was a crackhead. The other one was told me was because his dad committed suicide. The other one told me that his mom committed suicide. So everybody has like emotional, stress that they take out on somebody else. Because the family members that are raising these kids that they wasn't seeking. How you call that? Like they wasn't seeking psychiatry. So I was their punching bag. So I would say, out of the four, I only had to punch two because the other two apologized to me and told me what was going on. Well, no, it was actually five. So I punched three out of five. The other two, I didn't have to punch him. But Lewis, he hated me after that. He always was trying to jump me. I'm like, bro, you guys are really gonna try to jump me? You guys forgot he was the one bullying me? He was like, you know what, Alex, you're right. You're right. Nah, Lewis, you fight him on your own. You crazy? Remember, he lumped me up. Oh well, Alex is right. He didn't bully you. You were the one always punching him in the stomach in the hallway. So my bully's best friends pieced it up with me and said, "Yo, you do what you want to do with Lewis." And I would tell Lewis, "Come on, bro. One on one, one on one, bro. Nah. You hit too hard. Okay, then leave it like that, bro. You don't speak to me. I don't speak to you." And I'm dead serious. Like I seen Lewis after. My God, I'm talking about this was '90s when me and Lewis got into it. This was back in 1998. I seen Lewis at McDonald's and he recognized me, and I'm at work as a security officer. You know what Lewis did? He said, went back right back outside in his car and booked it, never came back. And I don't hold grudges. He's holding a personal vendetta from 1998. We're in 2026, halfway through 2026, and he's still holding a grudge because he felt disrespected that I hit him back. No, because my mentality wasn't that, guys. Like you need to understand, if these kids, listen to me clearly, if these kids were fighting back, mass shootings would have never happened. And that's a fact. Okay? Because mass shooting is not the way to go. You shooting people that don't got nothing to do with your bullying is not cool. You fight. That's what you got these for. Just like in Friday After Next. Remember Ice Cube date, what's his name? Craig. Craig was gonna shoot Debo, and his dad was like, no, that's what you got these for. And that's true. That's what you got these for. You fight. You fight back. That's it. It's not that hard. You fight back. Trust me. When you hit your biggest, I swear to God, listen, when I punched my biggest bully in the mouth, and God knows I'm not lying, when I hooked off on him and punched him in the mouth, everybody in the school stopped bullying. Everybody that ever tried wanted to be my friend. Yo, Alex, yo, you got some balls, some big ones to hit Keith that hard. You know, Keith threw you, he picked you up and slid you down the hall. Yeah, but I bet Keith ain't gonna do no more. And that's true. Keith didn't do it no more. Now we're best of friends and adults. I seen him recently. I was like, yo, what's up, bro? How you been? He's like, oh, what's up, Alex? I'm doing good, man. I'm like, damn, bro, did you grow taller? He was like, yeah, now I'm 7'1". So imagine he went from 6'6" back in 1998. Now as an adult, he's 7'1". So imagine this dude is freaking overtowering me. The guy's what, 2 feet and 2 feet and some change taller than me. You feel me? He's like a tree now. He's even taller. And like I said, we're best of friends, man. I'm like, God bless you, bro. I'm glad you're doing better. And he was still apologizing. He was like, Alex, look, I'm sorry for what I did when we were younger. I'm like, bro, leave that in the past, bro. That ain't nothing, man. Like what doesn't break you makes you stronger. What doesn't break you makes you stronger. And I'm dead serious. If kids were fighting the way that I used to fight back in the day, there wouldn't be no mass shootings in school because kids would just bang it out. All right, well, after I beat the bricks off your ass, you gonna stop bullying me, right? Because if not, I'm gonna beat the bricks off your ass every day, even if it looks like I'm bullying you. Yeah, yeah, man. I'm done. I don't want to bully nobody ever again. Oh shit, Jimmy, you're off the hook. But yeah, guys, I'm being serious, man. Bullying is not cool. Being a bully is not cool. And I'm not gonna lie to you. After I hooked off on Keith, people thought I was a bully. I'm like, no, you're crazy. I'm not a bully. I never bullied anybody in this school. If anything, I was over here trying to get at all the females. Because I was, guys, I swear. In school, I would chill with girls. I'm dead serious. I was taking every quarter, I was taking a different girl to class every quarter of the day. Oh, you took Stephanie oh yeah, I took Stephanie. Then you took Jessica. Yeah, I took Jessica. I took Monique. I took her to her class. I took Keisha there to her class. Yep, yep, yep. I took Brianna to her class. Like, damn, bro, you trying to take all the females? Nah, bro, I'm just cool, cool friends. Yep. So imagine I had so many female friends that were just friends that my friends actually thought that I liked it, that I was gay, and it's still like that. I'm serious. I'll be at work, right, and I'll hear these other dudes talking. They'll be like, "Yo, John Doe." I'm not gonna say the kid's name, of course. John Doe chills with a lot of girls, and I think he's gay because he's not doing nothing with none of them. And I sit there and laugh, and I tell them, "Look, I had a whole bunch of females and friends in school, and I never did none of them, and I'm not gay. You know, you got respect. Some females, you don't see them like that. You don't see them as a, as an object. You see them like you got a close friendship with them. You know, you got a bond with them. You want to respect them. You know, and that's how I would see it. But it's crazy that in 2026, your peers think that you're gay because you chill with a whole bunch of females and you don't do nothing with none of them. That's crazy. That's called respect. You got respect for that female. That's basically what it is. You got respect for that female. Yeah. Jimmy, you got a girl. BB. Bro, okay. Jimmy. Jimmy, John asked you if you have a female partner. My girl's on vacation right now. She's not here. That's why you don't hear her talking to me or coming upstairs. Babe, she's on vacation. She went on vacay. Mhm. I'm gonna update my iPhone 17 Pro over T-Mobile internet. I'm not gonna use the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna use the 5G UC. Psych, I'm too impatient. I'm using the Wi-Fi. There we go. Downloading. So I'm updating all the phones. The 16 Pro already finished. It already got the latest update. I still got the 14 Pro updating. The 15 Pro just started downloading. Hmm, it just started downloading. But yeah, guys. So oh, so damn, Jimmy's married. Yep, Jimmy is married. Yeah, it's good, man. If you got a good woman, treat her right, man. Seriously, all jokes aside. If you got a partner that really cares about you and loves you, treat that person right. Treat them with respect. You know, that's really important. Yep. I'm thinking about taking that leap too, John. thinking about getting married. I never been married in my life. I got close to it a whole bunch of times, but it never fulfilled. Never went through with marriage. But I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. You know, when you got somebody good that loves you, it's all right to take the leap. The leap of faith is what I call it. Some people say, "Oh, getting married is the worst thing you can do," and because I mean, it's not that. I've seen a lot of my family members get married, and after they got married, their whole relationship just said, and while they were still not married, it was normal. It's like I don't know what happens. You sign on that dotted line, you say till death does us part, you read your little note, you kiss each other, you may kiss the bride, and then for some people, shit just goes downhill. But marriage is something sacred, you know what I'm saying? So it's really important. It is really important. Definitely really important. I've been with my girl for almost 10 years. Almost 10 years, almost a whole decade. A whole entire decade. That's a long time, guys. 9 years is a long time. Yeah. And we've been living together for 9 years. Not, dating for 9 years. We've been living together for 9 years. Well, let me see if it improved. Let's see what kind of speeds we get on Boost Mobile. Because Boost gives me unlimited data. I laugh because they do. They don't want me to show the speeds getting really slow. Oh, hold on, it's crashing right now. There we go. And this is T-Mobile standalone. Standalone 5G, 5G. So not bad. And this is Boost Mobile. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, me and her don't have no kids together. We don't have no kids together. 3665 21 21.7. Because the problem is, guys, that I had a big, I had a bad car accident where the injury to the lower part of my body, let's just say the lower part of my body, the doctor said that I almost gave myself a disectomy. Okay. So if you're a guy, you know what that means, a disectomy. So he said it's not 100% that you'll be able to have kids with your new girl. And I told her that. Anybody else, she don't have no kids. Anybody else would have been like, yo, screw you, I'm out. I want to have kids. She accepted me the way I am, to be completely honest. She accepted me the way I am. And you guys are probably wondering how the hell happened. Drunk guy ran the stop sign, crashed into my nephew-in-law's car, and it was my side. Like he dented the whole passenger, and the door crushed my leg, like squished both of my legs together really hard. Okay, and I had to climb out the car, out the passenger seat. And yes, the freaking what you call that? Them bags that come out of the car, them airbags smacked me in the face. I thought my teeth were gonna fall out. How hard that shit hit me in my face. And yeah, it was stressful. Seriously, I got really stressed out. Like they needed to do a whole bunch of tests. They did ultrasounds. They did ultrasound, and when he did the ultrasound, the doctor sent me to get the ultrasound and checked really good. He was like, "Yeah, you almost severed your tubes, so you almost got a disectomy from this car accident." So I left everything in God's hands, to be completely honest. I said if we have one, we do, and if we don't, then I told her years ago. I'm not even lying to you guys. I told her years ago. I was like, look, I don't think I can have kids. So you sure you still want to stay with me? And this was like a year in our relationship, where she had enough time to say no, and I would have never been mad. I mean, I probably would have cried because I love her, but it is what it is. I want her to know how it feels to be a mother. My kids love her like a mom. They say that's her mom, but I wanted her to feel like it is to have her own kid. And sadly, ever since then, I've been shooting blanks. So it is what it is. So that's why I say Grizzly is our hairy son. She says this is our son right here. This four-legged critter that gets me full of hair. Right, Grizzly? I love you, bro. I love you. He looks like a little werewolf with all this hair in front of his eyes. So this is my four-legged son. So that's why we say Grizzly's our son. We joke around. It's like if we ever break up, we're gonna get shared custody, joint custody of our son. Oh shit, it's funny. But yeah, guys. So it is what it is. I can't. I don't stress over it no more. Alex set up for total new plans. I'm gonna see, bro. I'm gonna see how my next paycheck is looking. Seriously, I'm gonna see how that next paycheck is looking. Because I would love to try that new $25 plan. I would love to try that new $25 plan. To see how it goes. I would love to do that. But yeah, guys, I know a lot of people wonder that. So, do I got to talk about my personal life on my live stream? No, but I've done it before and I don't really care, to be honest. I'm like an open book. There's certain things I can't say. And in this situation, yeah, because I know a lot of people are going to wonder, damn, almost 10 years and no kids. And it's mine. It's on me. But it's not my fault, that drunk bastard, which I forgive him. I hated that guy. Seriously, I hated him with all passion. I used to say, I hope he dies. You know what I'm saying? Out of anger. As soon as the doctor told me that I wouldn't be able to basically have any more kids if I got a new partner, because at that time I was with my daughter's mom, and it was like, yeah, if you get a new partner, there's a big possibility you won't be able to, give that person a kid. So yeah, that was a really dramatic moment for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say my Juju's the last of the Mohican. Because she'd be wondering, she's like, Dad, why you say I'm the last of the Mohican? Because I can't have no more kids. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, okay, I understand. I'm sorry. No, it's okay, baby. You're the last of the Mohican. So it is what it is, guys. If God ever decides to give me one, then it, I'm all good. But for the meanwhile, I'm not stressing about it. I used to stress about it, not no more. You know, 'cause that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't got married to her. Because I felt like it was unfair for her to get married to a guy that can't give her a kid. I never told her this. If she watches this live stream, she's gonna know. But one of the main reasons why I never got married to her is because I felt like it was unfair that I couldn't give her a kid. How many kids you have now? I got four. 25, 22. Hold on. Is Daisy 21 or 22? I think she's 22. 22. She just turned 22. My son is going to be 19. He's 18. And Juju just turned 4. I mean, sorry, 14. What am I talking about? 14. So I got 3 girls and 1 boy. And I wanted to have another son, to be honest. I wanted to have another son. I told God that if I ever got my girl pregnant, I wanted to be a boy. I want to have another little man. Of course, he wouldn't be able to have my name because my son already has my name. But I want to name him Jacob. If I have a son, his name is going to be Jacob. It's a biblical name, and I like it a lot, Jacob. So if I ever get the gift of a little man, yep, Jacob. But my kids, imagine that. They're already big, guys. They're already big. You know, like they have their own lives. My daughter has her man. They live together. My son has his girlfriend. So, you know, I don't like to bother them as much. Like I'll text them like I miss you, I love you. Oh, I miss you too, and I love you too, Dad. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't be like harassing and calling them. They got their own lives, you know what I'm saying? That's all you do is you want the best for your kids. You know, you raise them as much as you know, to the best of your ability, and then you hope for the best, you know, when they become adults. You know, on right three. Right now I got 2 out of 4 that are adults. You know, my daughter just turned 22, and my oldest she's been an adult. She's gonna be 26 in June. If you end up with a son or a what? Oh, I already have a grandson, bro. His name is Caden. My 22-year-old daughter. She already made me a grandpa. My grandson's gonna be 3 years old. No, that's the little man. I say that's grandpa's little man. When she brought him over here in April. Yeah, she brought him over here in April. I got to spend time with him. I bought him some Hot Wheels. I'm like, here, Caden. You know, I love that little boy. That's my grandson, my first grandson. But I always said it. If I want to have a kid, I told God, if you give me a kid, I want to have a kid before I'm 50. Seriously, I'm already gonna be 44. Yep, I'm gonna be 44. So I got 6 more years. So in these 6 years, God, if you want to give me another kid, let it be in these next couple of years. Because to me, like I said, man, guys, being a father is like the best feeling in the world. Seriously, seriously, watching your kids grow, you know, it's just special. Seriously, you got this little baby in your hands, and it's crazy. I get emotional. I cried for all 4 births, and I was in all 4 of them, and I cried. I don't care. I cried. To me, it's a very emotional moment when you have a kid, somebody that you know you got to be responsible for. Total wireless will be down from 12 a.m. It says for the new plans. What happened? John, you said the new plans go active when? Tomorrow at 6 a.m.? If it's like that, then you guys don't have to wait till I get out. Do a live stream around this time. Or if it's not too busy, I'll make a video, post it. But I do want to, do a live stream showing you guys the breakdown of the plans. That'll look cool. Okay, so the iPhone 17 just finished the update. So the iPhone 17 Pro is up to date. The 14 Pro is up to date. The 16 Pro is up to date. Now it's up to the 15 Pro. That's still loading. Go to the website. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to the website. TotalWireless.com. And I'm gonna do a screen share. Give me a second, guys. So we can see this together. Together. I hate when I click. I don't see nothing here, John. What am I looking for? Oh, right here. My bad. It says our system are getting an update tonight and will be posted from 11 p.m. till 6 a.m. Your call phone service will not be impacted during this time. We appreciate your patience as we make these improvements. Oh, this is what you wanted me to look at. Okay, I got you, bro. So by from 11 p.m. till 6 a.m. Oh, so if I wake up early today, I could just make the video and show you guys all the new plans before I go in. And then and then when I get off, I could do the live stream like I'm doing right now. And we'll see the new total plans. Yeah, I found it, John. Found it. It's right here on the top. So can't wait, guys. I can't wait to see the new plans. And to smell what Total is cooking. Yo, I think H2O, we're not a business, guys. I've been trying to go to watch H2O. Why it's not working? What the hell's going on with Google over here? H2OWireless.com. See? H2O Wireless doesn't appear no more. Let's see. That's crazy. I'm about to ask Gemini. I think H2O Wireless went out of business. Gemini, what happened to H2O Wireless? Their website doesn't pull up anymore. It just gives me an error.
H2O Wireless is definitely still in business, so don't worry. Your service isn't going anywhere. The website error you're seeing is likely a localized technical glitch or a temporary server issue on their end. Recent data from May 2026 shows that they are still actively operating as an MVNO on AT&T's network and are managed by Telluride Holdings. Quick fixes to get back in. Try a different browser. Sometimes specific cache or cookie errors can trigger those access denied or 404 screens. Check.
No, I tried everything. I tried Safari. I tried Google Chrome, I done tried many browsers and it's coming up. The same thing is coming up.
That is incredibly frustrating, especially after trying multiple browsers. I did a quick check on the current status of their systems for May 2026, and here is the deal. H2O Wireless is still active, but they are currently dealing with significant technical issues on their main web portal. It isn't just you. Several nodes across the East Coast, including the Newark/Trenton area, have been reporting intermittent handshake errors with certain carrier-managed websites this week. Why you're seeing that error? Server maintenance/glitch, H2O's parent company Telrite has been updating their security certificates and backend infrastructure. When this happens, sometimes the site will throw a 403 forbidden or a DNS resolution error, even if your internet is fine. Local network conflict. There's currently a reported ISP routing issue in the New Jersey region affecting connections to specific MVNO portals, the backdoor ways to access your account. Since the main homepage is hanging, try these specific direct links, which are often hosted on different subservers. 1. Direct recharge link. Try going straight to link to h2owireless.com or link to h2owireless.com. 2. The app.
Okay, so they're still in business. It's just they're having issues right along with New Jersey issues that creates a bigger issue. And it's all issues. Issue after issue after issue. Oh shit. The visible home internet, and it's not available in my area. Download speeds up to 200 megs per second. And you get the nice little router for free. So it's not a bad deal. I didn't even think H2O wireless even existed anymore. Yeah, bro, it still exists. I make videos on them here and there. There's a lot of people that love H2O wireless. I actually tried it. I think it was like last year or the year before. hmm There's a whole bunch of new prepaid MVNOs though. Gemini, who are the new prepaid MVNOs? I'm seeing a lot of new ones on Instagram.
The prepaid market has definitely exploded lately with some disruptive new players, many of which use heavy social media marketing to find their niche. Since you follow the tech closely, you'll probably notice these names popping up more frequently. 1. MobileX, the AI-driven challenger. MobileX has been gaining a lot of traction on Instagram and YouTube. The
MobileX.com.
Hook. They use an AI forecaster tool to predict your data usage. The network. It runs on Verizon's 5G ultra-wideband network. Why it's trending. They offer a unique personalized access plan where you only pay for the exact amount of data you use, and they even give you credit back for unused data at the end of the month. For a
MobileX.com.
tester with multiple devices, their 14.88 minus 24.88 unlimited tiers are currently among the most competitive for Verizon-based priority access. 2. Helium Mobile, the crypto hybrid network. You've likely seen this one. They have a very distinct, modern brand identity. The Hook. They combine T-Mobile's national network with a decentralized network of Helium hotspots owned by individuals. Why it's trending. They recently shook up the market with their Zero plan, $0 per month plus taxes, though they've recently tightened the rules on it. Their main 15-30 unlimited plans are popular because you can technically earn mobile tokens just by having your phone's mapping feature turned on, which can then be used to pay your bill. 3. Built Mobile, the lifestyle MVNO. This is a newer player coming out of the Built Rewards ecosystem, the folks who let you earn points on rent. The Hook. It's designed for people already in the Built ecosystem, allowing users to pay their phone bill with points or Built Cash. Why it's trending. It positions itself more as a fintech product than a traditional phone company. If you're big on rewards programs and live in a major metro area, it's a very integrated experience. 4. Calyx Institute, the privacy powerhouse. While technically a nonprofit membership rather than a traditional store-bought MVNO, they've become a secret weapon for power users. The Hook. They offer truly unlimited unthrottled data on T-Mobile's network, including 5G SA. Why it's trending. They just launched a Sprout plan that allows for bring your own device, BYOD, which was previously a major hurdle. It's perfect for someone doing heavy benchmarking or using hotspots for travel. Quick comparison for a tech reviewer, MVNO, May Network. Best feature, 2026 status, Mobile X. Verizon, data credits and AI forecasting. Growing fast, very popular for 5G UW testing. Helium, T-Mobile. Earn your bill via mapping. Recently revamped plans, best for budgets.
To me, this Mobile X shit is a ripoff. Because you pay $50 and you only get 50 gigs of premium data, and then your data just craps out. Mobile X is for people that don't care about unlimited data. Okay. And you get 15 gigs of hotspot. So if you don't care about unlimited data, then that 50 gig plan is the one for you. If you care about unlimited data, then that's not the plan for you. Leave me the hell alone, bro. Over here harassing the shit out of me. And right here, you can get it half price. Now, 50 gigs and 10 gigs of hotspot for $24.88. The thing that I like about Mobile X, it does let you call international to 100 countries unlimitedly. Like I was calling Dominican Republic, Costa Rica. What else? What else? Where else did I call? I called Colombia. I called a lot of places. Guatemala. Called a lot of places. So if you love international calling and you're not a heavy data user, that 24.88 on the Verizon network is definitely worth it if you're not a heavy data user. Mobile X is ass. Yeah, it is, but you know, for people that are not heavy data users, this is a great plan, guys. Great plan. Mobile X. Oh, shoot. I forgot the name of that company, though. Prepaid carriers. Oh, we got Tello. Tello got a new deal now. $10 for 3 months and each plan. I forgot. I was going to make a video on this and then I forgot. So you could get the $25 plan for 3 months. They're trying to compete with Boost Mobile. And they have better marketing because they're giving you every plan for $10 a month for 3 months. Okay. $10 for the first 3 months. And it's the $25 plan. So $30 instead of 75. You are saving $40. Right? $45. You are saving $45. So this is the new Tello plan. Tello. Tello. Tell all your friends about Tello. And Tello runs on the T-Mobile network. America's largest and most fastest 5G network according to Ookla. I got to make that disclosure. According to Ookla. Excuse me, guys. What the hell is this? My computer doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. Yeah, so these are definitely great deals, guys. Great deal. Definitely great. Great Scott! What is going on here? Mobile X may be a good backup line for a. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right about that, bro. I remember I tweeted at the CEO of Mobile X, and he looked up my channel. And he was like, "Yeah, Mobile X is not for you. You be using too much data. Mobile X is not for you, sir." So he was like, "I won't be mad if you take your business elsewhere." I was like, "Fine, I will take my business elsewhere." Oh shit! I haven't reviewed Track Phone in a long time. Let's see what Track Phone is offering. Track Phone. Buy a Samsung Galaxy A17 for 119.99 and get a free cover and screen protector. Okay. Not bad. Oh shit. They're trying to improve Straight Talk. Look at this. New plan, $50 unlimited. $45 with auto pay. Unlimited data, unlimited talk and text, and 15 gigs of hotspot. International talk uh text and roaming. Canada and Mexico. Blah 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 blah. Wow. I want to see how unlimited this plan is though. And this is on the Verizon network. Okay, track phone. Hmm. We got 30 days of service, unlimited talk and text, hotspot included, unlimited data. As a service prepaid, this prepaid one time in watch your service plan activation. When the service paid ends, you will not have access to control the next data text. Oh, whatever. I am a new customer. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Broadband facts, the nutrition label. 5G speeds from 35 to 143. Upload speeds of 5 over 31. LTE. Data included with this plan unlimited. Yeah, no, this ain't giving you no millimeter wave or nothing like that. This is unlimited low band 5G. So it's like the $25 plan from Visible, but on track phone for a lot more. For $25 more. So Visible's plan is better because it gives you unlimited at 5 megs. This gives you 15 gigs of hotspot. And you're paying $25 more just to get low band 5G. So yeah, nah. I seriously would have thought Verizon would have made that track phone plan better, but no. It's ass water juice. So guys, I am tired. I've been going to sleep early late because I wake up early. So I'm definitely gonna let you go. Smash that like button for real if you appreciate the content. I'll catch you guys on tomorrow. We'll review the new plans and I will let you know if I'm interested in getting one of these new plans once I get paid next Wednesday or what I'm gonna do. But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, turn on that bell notification so you never miss out on my content. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Take care. God bless. Be safe. You already, guys, and thank you for watching. And thank you for Cricket for doing their job, adding the credit that they were supposed to.